Today I'm going to show you how to make a baseball field cake. So for this cake I used my cinnamon roll cake recipe. It has a cream cheese cinnamon filling, which is amazing. So first you always want to make sure that you get the filling between the two layers and start with your crumb coat. Again, reason for crumb coat is you want to make sure that you get a nice smooth layer to protect for when you finally do your decorating coat on there. So filling in any of those gaps, getting it up top as well too. Then I go in with my bench scraper and make sure that we're getting it nice and smooth. You may have to go through a few times on both the sides. After measuring, I went through and cut the sides so that I could get the perfect diamond shape. Once I got those, go ahead and make sure you get the crumb coat. This is especially important when you have actual crumbs falling off. So again, getting smooth and making sure that I have a good transition in corners. From there, I mapped out exactly where I wanted to have the catchers and the pitching mound, and then the field lines as well too. So going through and sketching that, and then I went through with a vanilla buttercream to frost over it, making sure that I got a perfect circle and the lines. And as you'll see, I'll cover that with some brown sugar. So then I go in with my brown sugar. I love using brown sugar for sand. I'm personally just a fan of brown sugar in general, and it works perfectly for what you're trying to accomplish here. So going around with my spoon and my spatula to get it nice and even. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any lines going off the sand anywhere else on there. And then patting it down smooth so it stayed in place. Then I went on to frost the sides of my cake with a green vanilla buttercream. And again, using my bench scraper to get those sides nice and smooth. And if you ever have big gaps, just go in with the extra frosting and get those filled in. And then go back around with that bench scraper to get smooth edging. Once my sides were good, I smoothed in the top, and then I went with my spatula to mark out the lines for the baseball field. So I had the idea that I wanted it to look like mowed grass, where you have the different color variations between it. Didn't come out as perfectly as I'd want it to, but you can still see the difference between those. So going in with my grass tip and filling in the gaps of what I had made. Then I went in with my second color and filled in between. And continue to use that same darker color around the entire exterior of the baseball field. To give some added dimension, I added some grass then to the bottom edging of the cake as well. From there, it was time to add my baseball diamonds and adding the out of bounds lines. And then I even added a scoreboard as well with the high school Elkhorn South team. Stay tuned for more videos.